days has left many residents in some of the
Why are you doing this? The pretties my little girl is giving me!
Alright my friends, welcome back to my walkthrough for Resident Evil 7. So during this segment we're going to clear the bedroom episode DLC, and in this episode we're going to have to find a way to escape out of the bedroom without Marguerite noticing that there's anything wrong in the bedroom, otherwise it will be game over for us. It's not a very troublesome episode, at least compared to the other DLC content so far, but you do have to solve a lot of puzzles and you have to remember to put everything in its rightful place, otherwise you won't last long. And once again we're taking control of poor Clancy, because he can't seem to catch a break now, can he? And this is the perfect room to take a nap. Not creepy at all. Here she comes in all her glory.
Sleep well, darling? Our daughter really likes you. She wants you to be her big brother. Oh, now don't get too excited. Don't jump up and down just yet. You want to be part of this family, you gotta eat like family. That smells good, don't it? You eat all this and you can be one of us. Then I'll take those things off and you can go out and play. But you gotta eat all of it.
Okay, so we're going to say that the cooking looks delicious. Wow. Just to see that smile. Of course.
This looks delicious. Really, it looks great.
Oh, good. I'll be back in a little bit to check on you.
Wait, is there anything else to eat?
You don't need nothing else. Now eat your goddamn supper!
Alright, so instead of eating that delicious soup that we have in front of us, we're going to break free. And we're going to start solving the little puzzles that we need to solve in order to get out of the room.
I gotta do something.
Of course, as you know, Clancy's fate is pretty much sealed, so even if he gets out, we all know what ultimately happens to him. But anyway, first let's pick up this knife right here in the corner. Very easy to miss, but you'll need it. And in here you'll find a file which will tell you that you need to turn the dials on the clock, and that gives you your next clue. And if you check inside you'll get the lighter. And now if you check right next to the bed, once again just turn it and we got the handle. So now we're going to pick up a painting. There it is. That makes the clock ring, so we need to get back into bed and we need to put everything in its place, otherwise Marguerite will notice that something's wrong and she will kill you. So place the lantern here and now let's go back into bed like good little boys, huh?
Can't let her see I've been out of bed.
And we'll just pretend that nothing happened. You can even taste the soup if you want, even though you'll take damage. Although, in order to get one of the trophies in this game, you do need to take a scoop of the food that Marguerite gives you, but it's not this plate. It's when she brings in the other plate. So all that you have to do is wait here. She takes her sweet time getting inside the room, so you don't need to worry all that much. Just make sure that you left everything as it was before, otherwise, like I said, she will notice that there's an issue.
Huh? Now hold on just a minute. Well, everything seems in order.
Yep, we're just locked up here as per
Come on
usual.
now, eat up. I made that just for you. Don't worry. I'll be back real soon.
I just noticed that the lip syncing in the game isn't all that great in this part. I felt that in the main game it was pretty good, but here it seems to be a little bit out of sorts. But anyway, let's break free once again. And now we're going to get the other painting, but first we need to pick up our lantern. Otherwise we can't see anything in the room. So pick up this painting. And we're going to do some switcheroo here. I don't know why she would be upset, because essentially we're just putting all the paintings in their rightful places, but I guess she doesn't want a well-organized house. Anyway, make sure you put the round painting up there again. And now let's go over here and put this painting back in its place as well. And we want it at the 5 mark. There we go. Whoops. There we go. And you can read that file.
Who's making that noise?
Not me. She takes her time before she can even get in. But essentially what you need to do is press the clock again to move the bed back in its place. However, I'm thinking that we could just probably smack her with the light in the head, set her on fire, and then make her escape. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good plan. Or maybe not. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice.
I keep telling you, boy, keep it down.
We're just going to blame Lucas for this one and for all the noise. If only we could, but no, we have to get back into bed. And once again, let's lock ourselves again. And now we just have to wait. It's actually not a bad idea for you to do some moving around for a while, because she does take a long time to get back inside the room. Dessert.
Don't that just smell like heaven? I made it specially for you. Huh? Has someone been in here?
Nope.
Oh, something ain't right. Oh, just my imagination. I figured you still hadn't eaten yet, so I brought something else for you.
It's a shame that Clancy can't make it out after all of this work. Now let's check out the stew.
Who are these people? Oh god, I love home cooking.
I'm surprised those bugs were alive, considering it seems like it's pretty hot. But anyway, once again we're going to break ourselves free. And now pick up the lantern once again. And pick up the painting. And we're going to switch the orders of the paintings once again. We're going to place that one there, this one here, and this one here. And now we're going to check our fork and knife so that we get the solution for the puzzle. I think the solution for the puzzle on the door is always the same, so we always have to put the same combination. So I don't know if eventually if you memorize it you can just head towards the door right away or not, but I still wanted to show all of the pieces that we need to complete in order to fully show this walkthrough, but it seems that the combination is always the same. Anyway, let's set up the serpent and the apple. Probably should have turned it the other way. There we go. And now let's check down here. We'll use the fork. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get the fuel. There we go. I suppose I should close this again. I don't know if Marguerite notices if there's something out of place in this room. I don't think she does, but either way, let's just close it, just to be polite. And we'll leave that open for later. Now after combining both of them, set them up here.
No.
Time to go back into bed. But first make sure you place this painting over here once again. And make sure that everything else is in order. Confirm that the door is closed. Confirm that the round painting with the man is on its right place. And aside from that, just go back into bed and we're going to lock ourselves again.
I'm not enjoying this, dang it!
I know that in that big pen it's probably liver and so on, but they kind of look like fava beans.
Hold on just a minute. Oh, just my imagination.
She's going to be upset that we didn't eat. I have a feeling.
Why are you so stubborn? You better eat or I'm gonna shove it down your throat!
We do have to eat something because in this DLC there's 3 rats that we need to pick up. They're all dead unfortunately, but one of them is actually inside the pan, you know, delicious home cooking. But first let's pick up the lantern. Almost forgot to do that. And if you check over here in the corner, you'll find the first dead rat. Poor guy, not looking too good. And now if you use your fork to eat some liver, delicious. You take some damage, but it doesn't matter. You need to do this in order to get the second rat. And now let's go over here and you'll find the third rat. And you'll get a trophy if you do this. Don't ask me why, but it is a trophy in this game. The Rat Catcher Trophy. Appropriate. And before I forget, almost forgot to do this, we need to use the corkscrew in order to combine 2 pieces here. So that we can get the key and get out of here. So now let's use it on this one as well. And now we need to combine both pieces. And I totally forgot to pick it up, there we go. But combine both pieces and now we have all that we need in order to solve this puzzle. First insert the lantern here. And now here we're going to use the fork and we're going to rotate it just a little bit. And now let's move it just a little bit so that it kind of forms the head of a snake. Come on. There we go. And now we're going to do the same thing with the 2 pieces that we combined in order to partially form the head of the Medusa. So rotate it and now turn it to the side just a little bit and there we go. Even if you're not quite on the mark, it adjusts itself. And apparently they let Clancy keep his head.
Use your head. Bring it on, bitch. I got something for you.
Time to try and stab her. Go forth, Clancy, with all your might. Let's do this. Alright guys, time to make our escape. Well, while she's staying there on the ground, it's a good thing she's not releasing her bees after us. But anyway, that's it. As soon as we get out of here, that's the end of this DLC episode. And we have just made it out without dying, so that's great. But that's it for this first DLC episode, my friends. The next two aren't as easy, I can tell you that. But that will be for the next segment. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you all later for the next part. And I tell you, Clancy deserves to survive after this. Poor guy has been through enough. But oh well.